All right, so I had a question from one of my students on how to implement a slideshow using JavaScript. This is a common question for anybody beginning with HTML and wanting to put together their own stuff. Sometimes it's just hard to wrap your mind around actually making the images move and all that kind of stuff. So I did a quick Google search looking for a good jQuery slideshow. This is a very basic one. It's a great starter. It's called jquery.mouseup.com. The plugin is called Cycle. This is actually Cycle2. It's the second rendition of it. It's been around for a while. And this is a page on how to set everything up. So I'm going to just very simply, you have to include a jQuery library whenever you're using jQuery. Now jQuery is a library built off of JavaScript that will allow you to write, I guess, like a more simple JavaScript, a more readable one. And some people like it, some people don't. I like it. I think it's great. It's easy to use. And it's actually kind of good if you're starting out with JavaScript. It's something that's easy to kind of wrap your head around, and then you can get more in depth into actually writing raw JavaScript once you kind of understand how it works. So I'm going to copy this first line here so that I can include the jQuery library in my HTML file. Let me hop over to my HTML file here. Um, this is the most basic setup you can get for it. I just wanted to include it. Always include your JavaScript files at the bottom of your HTML document, right above the body closing tag. That way, like if you include it at the top, and say the jQuery library is taking a long time to load for some reason, it's going to delay your website actually displaying. So if you include it at the bottom, all of the code from your website will show, and then it will load in the JavaScript. So if there is any issues with the JavaScript, it'll at least show the user the website, give them the feeling that it's loading faster. Let me hop back over here. I'm going to include the Cycle2. This links out to the mouse up on GitHub. We'll get into that later. But so it links out to somewhere. So you don't have to download any local files or link to JavaScript inside of your folders or anything like that. It goes out and it grabs it from the web. All right, so I've got these two downloaded. I've got 4 images. These are all coming from MouseUp as well. These are their sample images that they have right here. And I put them inside of a div. Now for the basic setup, and what they'll tell you on MouseUp is, or for the Cycle2, is adding this class of Cycle Slideshow to your div that's containing the images you want to fade in and out. So if I add that to that, I've got this saved as slideshow.html. So I'm going to hop over and open, it's on my desktop, open that slideshow.html. So you'll see the images load in, and then this should start sliding. There you go. So that they start fading in and out, and that is the basic setup of this. Now there are more things you can do with it. So we've got options inside of here. And all of their options they include within the div. So it's kind of nice because you don't have to write any additional JavaScript for this. So data cycle effects is scroll horizontal. So that will, oh, I'm hovered over it so it's paused. So you'll see that it will scroll horizontally instead of fading. Data cycle pause on hover equals true. Data cycle speed 200. So you include all of these inside of your div as attributes, and you can come through and adjust those. So data cycle speed of 100. If I did that and refresh this here, you'll see that it should cycle through faster. There we go. And you can just go through and play with these different settings. Let's set it at 10. This should fly through it. You can play with the different settings. You can go through and look. You can add in manual, previous, and next buttons. And there's full documentation on this. If you want some more advanced settings, you can go back to the demo page. Image loader, adding slides, auto height, bookmarking, captions. They've got all these different things. swipe gesture for mobile devices. Yeah, so all of these different options that you can add in here, and you just go through and click on them, and it'll give you kind of a full markup of what it looks like. But as far as the basic setup, all you need is this link out to jQuery, link out to their Cycle2, and then just add in the different information. So that'll get you set up, get everything running, and you can style this however you want to inside of your style sheet. Let me know if you have any questions. You can always email me at simplejohn@gmail.com, and I'm here to help. Thanks a lot.